Alright, what's going on everybody? Do not play ABI before watching this video. I want to make a starter guide, especially since the Steam release has come out, and I'm going to go through everything you want to do from the tutorial to your first 5 raids. And I'm going to get you guys acquainted with how ABI works, how to play it, and what to do in your first 5 raids so that you guys can get money, get a lot of levels, and go do the things you actually want to do, like run big in TV or something like that, and go PvP. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to put you into the tutorial.
Let's focus on the mission. The convoy was ambushed, and we've got to figure out who's responsible. Watch out for each other, and keep your head down. We're not looking to start a war.
Copy that.
Understood.
Okay, so it's going to put you straight into the tutorial, and the great thing about this is that there is no time limit. The best thing to do right now is to do all your settings, because you can actually like play around with it. You don't have to wait for a timer, you don't waste time or anything like that. So as you can see, I now have my keybinds on. I have a laser and flashlight combo in this, and so you have to click it multiple times. That's why I have this in such a convenient place. First one will do both. That's just laser, that's just flashlight, and it's off. My inspect button. This one you can't change the sight style, but that's okay.
Sir, check this out.
Looks like a mission brief. Ajax. I know him. Let's go.
Honestly, I kind of want to see what's in this safe. Don't get too caught up in looting because
Take it.
you won't be able to keep it anyway, so don't mean to spoil it for you, but just so y'all know. Looting is, yeah, you don't really have to loot at all, because you're not going to be able to keep it anyway. I mean, you could, like, it's health practice, but, like, you know, you don't need to. Now we're getting to choosing a character. I don't know if it really matters that much, but between the guys and the girls actually have a smaller frame, in the game. They're actually smaller. So, but I mean, it really doesn't matter that much, but I usually play girl characters, so that's what I do. There we go. Okay, so this is actually really important, but I know none of you fucking read, so I'm gonna do it for you. So, weapons and ammo. Ammo has different tiers. Same thing with armor. I think the highest tier is like T6. I mean, there are some ammo-wise, it's not the highest, but armor-wise, T6 is the highest. But let's say I'm wearing tier 3, which is what they're going to give you, and I'm running tier 3 bullets. I'll be able to take a good amount of tier 3 before I die. If I'm running tier 4 bullets against another tier 3, they're going to die a lot quicker, because it penetrates more or it does more damage. Whatever it is, but it's higher tier. That's the whole point. So make sure you guys get good ammo, because ammo, honestly, even out of a shitty gun, will still do a lot of damage. Sure, the recoil might be horrendous, but like the damage that the ammo is inflicting is undeniable. And of course, helmet and body armor. Make sure you bring in stuff that's like either it's in your budget or it's like it'll actually protect you a little bit, at least. Especially if you guys are gonna play Forbes, which are higher stakes, or even lockdown, bro. Like at least run tier 4. Alright, chest rig and backpack. So there's a difference between your chest rig and backpack. Chest rigs are accessible like just pressing R and reloading, or using quick access stuff like grenades and meds. If it's in your backpack, you cannot access those things unless you open your backpack, physically go and like press on them and use them. But if it's in your chest rig, you don't have to. So having a bigger chest rig is actually better most of the time, because you can put a bunch of stuff in there and you can use it on the fly. Meds in this game are getting pretty complicated a little bit. If you're just learning it, I know that from a lot of new players, like they don't really know what to bring in, and so I'm gonna basically explain it for you guys, so you don't have to read all this bullshit and learn it the hard way. And so there's about 4 different types of meds. You have med kits that restore your HP, bandages that stop your bleeding, surgical kits that fix broken limbs, and painkillers that stop your character from screaming and being able to operate even if you have a broken arm or leg or whatever. So let's talk about the way health works in this game. You have different body parts, right? You have your arm, your torso, your legs, and your head and stomach, and then your torso. These are like 2 different spots here. Your abdomen, sorry. And so each limb has a certain amount of health. And when that health gets 0, it either gets broken, or if you get zeroed in the head and chest, you die. So these two are important to keep alive. Other than that, your other limbs and your stomach can get broken if it gets like blacked out, basically. After it gets blacked out, you won't be able to heal it until you fix it, and your character will start screaming in pain. And it also gives you different like status effects depending on what limb is broken. If your arm is broken, your aiming is a lot worse. And if your legs are broken, you can't run or jump without getting hurt. You can't run and jump at all, actually. And if your stomach, your character will just start screaming, and this is just a really common place that people will shoot you at. Now, if you don't fix it, and people keep hitting you in the blacked out area, the damage will travel to the rest of your body parts. Basically, you could die a lot quicker because it's not isolated. You need a surge kit in order to fix those broken and black limbs out, and painkillers will help you operate even if it's blacked out. So let's say my leg is broken and I cannot run. Painkillers will allow me to run, but kind of hurt me if I try and sprint around or try and jump. It'll hurt me. So that's why fixing your limb is actually really good, but you need enough time to do that. So painkillers are just like a good temporary fix. Now let's get into our first game after we just got everything on. Alright. Multiple high value locations are scattered across the map. Search every corner thoroughly. Stables and motel. Alright, so for the tutorial, or sorry, for your first game in, there are going to be no real people, and you will always spawn right here. You're always going to spawn right here. So, the two hot places, the most populated places are going to be stables and motel. There's a lot of spawns near grain trade also, but for this part, since it's your first game on, mostly your first 5 raids are going to have no real people. It's going to be very rare that you find a real person. And so what I would do first is I would hit one of these little, like I would literally cross the map from here on and just search everything. And you want to go as fast as possible. So in order to do that, for me, I would go right here, spend 100k on an enhanced injection, and be able to run literally everywhere. So okay, so I've bought this for 100k. So now what I get to do is if I use this, I can basically run infinitely. You see my stamina bars and my stamina bars are going up, and I can basically run forever. That's what I want. So I'm gonna cover all spaces here. I'm gonna start from here. Make sure you hit these saves, guys, and loot as much as I can, really. So usually I don't take anything over or under 10k. Okay, you hear that? Those are bot players. Bot players do have some decent stuff, so it's actually worth it to go and kill them. Sometimes. Not all the time, though.
It's done.
I'm gonna go search this guy real quick.
Danger.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Hear that? It's not far away.
This rig is pretty expensive. Oh, he has this too. So I'm actually gonna take this. Some of the containers you guys should be searching are jackets, drawers, suitcases. Those will have like high chances to spawn, or have a good chance to spawn some actually like good stuff. Another thing to mention is that this little reinforced case right here. If you don't pay for one, or if you don't get one, you basically, anything that if you die, you lose all your shit, really. So this actually will save it. So if I die, this standard surge kit right here will still be here. So anything you put in here will be saved. Okay, so this thing is valuable. If I get a bigger backpack somehow, that would be great. Okay, they're giving me like tons of gold. Hold on. If I could get another backpack or something. Yeah, so by the way, those locked doors right there, you need a key to get into. Most of them have safes in there. Okay. So, quick game real quick. I killed this dude, right? If you kill a dude, you can hit one of these little supply retrieval boxes, and they'll actually store your loot, as long as you eliminate an operator, though. So you have to eliminate an operator in order to use one of these retrieval devices. And you can use any one you want, but once you start putting stuff into it, hopefully you fill it up, because that's the only one you can use once you start putting stuff into it. And so this will go into your mail after the raid, whether you die or live, so it doesn't matter. But you can only use one per raid. Okay, so our next stop is going to be right over here, because there's actually a safe over there, so we're going to hit that. There's actually three types of safes. There is the electronic free safes. These electronic free safes have a timer, and they're really loud. And so they have a 20-second timer, and they start beeping, right? And then there's the regular safes that are vertical rectangular shape, and you can just open them, no timer at all. And then there's some of the key ones have electronic safes, but the thing is you don't have to wait a timer. All of those should be in key rooms though, so. Another type of container that you do want to look at are these yellow weapon cases. Yellow or black big weapon cases. These can sometimes hold some pretty good stuff. I found a thermal scope, which is about $1 million, in one of these before, so. Personally, purple bullets I wouldn't take. I mean, it's not bad to take, but I just don't need to. Another type of case that's pretty good are these airdrop cases. They look like this thing. This green. So what shape is that again? I have no idea. Anyway, these green containers are good. I found red ammo in that before, so or those types at least. So you have a good chance to spawn those types of things. Another thing that you do want to pay attention to is your water and hunger, because that does come into play here. So the more you run, the more you do stuff, and the more you heal, actually, healing will, and doing all those types of things, will bring down your hydration and your energy, or your hunger, whatever. And so these will give you different status effects, like if you do not, if you don't get these back up. Usually they'll only start giving you status effects, or they'll give you little warnings when it's under like 20, I think. 20 hydration or energy. And then once it hits like 10 or 0, it'll start giving you the status effects, and it'll give you like, it'll be red. And yeah, bring that back up. Hydration will slowly take your health away. And hunger will bring down your stamina bar. And both of those you'll make noise if you do not do that. If you don't bring those back up, they'll make you like be like So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And it also gives your position away if you're like in an actual game. By the way, guys, so you have to load these mags back in. So this is not COD, where you just have like a pool of ammo that you can just constantly reload after you shoot like one bullet. This is not COD, so you need to actually pack your mags. So you want to be smart with it. And after you use your mag, always pack mags, bro. Like, you should always be packing mags whenever you get the chance to. Yeah, you can also change the stuff on your gun, some of the attachments. Some things you can't change, like depending on what stock you have, you can't change it, but most of the time you can, like, take it off. You can take optics off, you can take grips off, muzzle brakes off, but you can't take things that are like core components off. Checking down here is also very much worth it. Sometimes reds will just be like on the ground, or like gold items, or really anything can spawn on the ground, to be completely honest. You just have to find the right spots, and you can find them. I found a red in this grain area, this new area right here. I found it on the ground, so I found a teapot just lying on the ground. That was like easy 1.5 right there. I was like, holy crap. So you go to your health, see how my right arm is kind of hurt right now. You can also see it in the bottom left corner when you're not in your menu. And so with this, since it's just orange, I can heal this up. Right, but if I get my arm blacked, I can't heal it. I have to use this surge kit right here. And then my character will just start like screaming in pain. So to be honest, I might drop some of these. You really don't need this many, and PP ammo is not that expensive. So once I start getting enough loot here, I'm just going to drop this. Sometimes stuff can spawn up here. I found a T5 helmet and GS2s before, which is like the best headphones. I hit this safe. Usually checking artillery right there is also good. I found a one of the super big backpacks in 926, and I've also found I found a Masca lying on the ground too. There's a tier 5 helmet, by the way, best tier 5 helmet for protection, not for hearing, but for protection. And by the way, all of these things I found are in normals, so don't sleep on normals, guys. Especially with the loot boost this season, in the beginning of this season, loot has been going crazy. So don't take my word for it. Just look at all my reds and look at everybody else's loot, bro. Usually when it comes to bots, you want to just one-tap them. Anything more than that, you're just wasting ammo, money, and time. Because if someone pushes you while you're shooting, kind of cooked, not gonna lie. You can also see your own loot value up here, what you're carrying. Everything you're carrying in your loot value and operator kills. So if you're wondering if you killed that one guy from like a mile away, just check that. I mean, you probably have a kill, maybe. Hopefully. That is also a locked room, 201 key. There's a safe in there that's just a regular safe in there, you know? Ooh, okay, universal key card. I didn't think I was gonna get this. But this universal key card, if you get it in the raid, you cannot bring it back out, but you can open any door with this thing. And so I'm about to show you why you save this for that door over there, main guest room. The key itself is like $5 million, and there's 2 safes in here, so let me just show you guys. One safe, electronic safe, and regular safe back here, so just make sure you don't get shot from that window if someone is there, you know? Okay, absolute dog. And more dog. Cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything. Most of the time, safes are hit and miss. But, you know. You gotta take your chances, right? Sometimes stuff will spawn in this corner, too, so. I found a porcelain there before. These ammo boxes, you can also find some gold ammo in these. Maybe red if you're really that lucky. But most of the time, it's pretty trash. Alright, we currently have 12 minutes. We're making good time right now, especially looting everything. So there's different types of extraction points. Just want to say, green ones are always going to be open. These yellow ones, like this, chance of 50%. These are either conditional or they may or may not be there. Like this one, there has to be red smoke in order for it to be there, and so there's no red smoke here, right? So let's say I show up here, even though I already know. But let's say I show up right here. See, it's closed, so it doesn't exist. This one, you need a backpack. Or you cannot have a backpack. and then this one you need to pay 15,000 coin. This one scales goes higher depending on what mode you're in, lockdown or forbs, but for normal it's 15k. So we're gonna aim for one of these because these are always open. Okay, it says we're running out of time. So once it's 10 minutes, the timer on the top left screen will turn red. So it's just really to make sure that, you know, you don't, like, run out of time. Kind of want to check cemetery or graveyard. Sometimes there's a red spawn right there. It's spawn taurine instead, but... And sometimes on these little graves, tombstones things, they'll spawn stuff. So, just, like, look over there, you know, just in case. During the beta for Season 2, I found a freaking Majestic sitting where I was looking at just now.
It's not far away.
On that big tombstone at the top. Every time you loot, either go prone or crouch, guys. Do not just stand there looting, because you're just a fat target. Looted too? Wow, hold on, I'm gonna check just in case. Usually if they are open, it's because people looted it already, so you should expect that most of the valuable shit is gone. But if it's bots, sometimes I'm a little iffy on that. They don't always grab everything. Anyway, let's get out of here and let's see how much money we made. I see how it says hold position for like 10 seconds. Yeah. Make sure you look at those, because not all of them are like that. Like, you don't have to be in it. Depending on which one you're in. But yeah. So we got 900k. 900k off our first raid. Not bad, not bad. So this is the route we took. Spawn here. Somehow got a car battery here. Also bought that enhancement booster. Or enhancement injection. And we just started running. Usually I don't hit these areas, but just because of time. This is also another area you can hit. There's an airdrop right here. I was here for a little bit, but yeah. Just for the retrieval. But yeah, so this is the route really that I take most of the time. Here we go, now we're level 2. You wanna basically shoot as much as you can, like shoot everything, bro.
Looks like you know a thing or two about surviving and sell this stuff.
Okay,
I've got some nice...
There's 2 types of selling, okay. There's 2 types you can sell, and if you press sell right here, you got your contacts and your market. Usually you want to go the higher one, but if you are running out of space, then just, you know, contact sell, right? And you also want to make sure that you're actually making money off of it, selling to the market, because sometimes they will be the same, and you just sell it straight like this. See, like, why would I sell it to the market when I could just sell it to the, you know? But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is actually I'm not gonna sell any of this. Market is open, I believe now. So what we're gonna do is just grab a backpack. I want to get a pretty big backpack, so we're gonna grab this one's 195. Holy shit! How many spaces is this? 40. This is 45. Okay, this one I can Tetris more with, but this one has more innate space. I'll just go with this one. And then I'm going to link search this and get a face mask. Just so I don't get accidentally face tapped by some bot or something. You know, who knows, right? I'm gonna take like minimal amount of stuff in. I really only need 2 mags. As long as I got extra bullets, I'm chilling. Oh, missions. Missions come out after the first raid that you do. Make sure you grab these, you know? I turned down the contact voices, thank God. Mail, what do we got in the mail? Oh, this is just oh, we got the avatar stuff, cool. And then we got 150k and an advance coupon. Cool. Just gonna quick grab these. These bundle coupons, if you have bundles, they'll be here. Trial card items, like if you have a trial card for like 30 days with something like this case right here, the bulletproof case or a composite case, you can also get that there. And then these items, These sets, what you can do is go into Quick Kit, and they're Quick Kit coupons basically. So you press Quick Kit, you don't
Getting
have
your
to kit up
gear
at all.
nomadic. My gear.
You don't have to set anything up at all, and you just click on the one you want. It has preset gear for you. Just understand that most of the time you won't have a helmet or anything good. You can bring ammo in, like your own ammo in your case, to switch out with these, but for the most part, these are just like quick in and outs. Try and make some bank off a quick hit, and then, you know, if you die, oh well, you don't really lose anything. But it's like very, very low risk and very, very high reward if you could actually make it out. So they have the advanced sets, we just got one. Obviously, these are like better versions, right? And then you got the premium ones, which are like the highest tier versions. Like this thing has a SVD with 7 BT1. This is like tier 5 ammo, bro. But yeah, so we're about ready to go back in. So let's no headphones. I'll probably get another headphone. So make sure you switch the backpack out. Almost forgot, bro. And so what you can do actually is see this equipment value. It's at 395k. You can actually, if you look at normals, there is a value cap. It says value required has to be less than 450,000, which means that you can bring up to $450,000 worth of stuff. So if you haven't met the requirement yet, you can like up your stuff basically, you know? Like get better armor, bigger backpack, bigger chest rig, better gun, you know, the works. Turn that off, turn auto match off. Make sure that after you do your first round, you do not queue with anybody, okay? Do not. I repeat, do not queue with anybody. I know you want to play with your friends and stuff like that, and I know it's like, oh, it's a scary game and I don't know what I'm doing and I need people. Do not queue with people. If you queue with people, it means you're queuing with other people, okay? Which means that if you have no idea what you're doing and someone goes in the raid and they know what they're doing, you're dead, okay? Most of the time, they'll put you in with a bunch of other noobs, but you could die to anything, really, right? So turn off auto match and just solo queue. If you solo queue, you will be just fine. Okay, so that you won't get really anybody. So if you want to make the most amount of money to get started off with and get loot, and after those 5 rounds, I encourage you to go play with other people, right? Learn the game, learn what they do, and you know, you can learn a lot from others when you play this game, or even watching, like, watch some YouTubers, bro. Watch me, bro. Make sure that you don't play with anybody, at least for the first, like, 4 or 5 rounds, okay? 5 including the one we just did, so that's like, we have 4 more to go. Let's run it. See that insta queue? It means that we don't have real people. Okay. Most of the time, if you're like after the 4 or 5, you'll get people and you'll actually have a queue. But this one, you will not have a queue. Okay, continue. Okay, we spawn over here. This is a spawn. So what I would encourage you guys to do is, this house is actually not bad right here. This house. And then once I start shooting, I'll run towards it because I'm right here anyway. But I'm gonna go get my injection. It's gonna be really frustrating, like, looking through all these drawers and finding, like, absolutely nothing, but trust me, when you find that random ass brooch or gold watch in there, you're gonna be like, oh my god, and then just take it, and you're gonna be, like, so happy that you actually looked through every drawer. And you can find more than just gold, but you can find some reds in there sometimes. Like, I know you can find secret docks and, like, in certain drawers. You can find them in jackets, too. By the way, if you don't know what a secret dock is, it's like the most expensive red. It's like 20-30 million. My buddy found literally on his first raid, he found a red in the safe. The safe at loading dock. Oh wait, give me that. Gold ammo. Looting wise, by the way, if you have your anything else out, it'll loot like that. And once you get out of your backpack, it won't continue packing mags. It'll stop packing the mag, basically. But if you have your gun out and then you start packing the mag, you can get out of your backpack and it'll continue packing the mag. Now, the reason I'm not using that alt thing is because I'm not reloading. Because I don't find the need to, and I'm in the menu so much, I'm in the menu so much looting that I don't really care. I know a lot of people want to go out there and fight, and I understand that, but you need to make money first, to be honest. Like, make enough money where you're comfortable, where you're just like, okay, I can go buy this and this and this, and like, I don't have to worry about breaking the bank, you know? Nades, cool. The M67s and the which are the frag grenades and the GHOs are actually super expensive. They're like 20k or like 30k a pop, so good to get those. I'm gonna go get that enhancement thing because I am like super slow. Oh shit. Okay, just take 2 headshots also. T3 ammo versus T3 helmet, you know how it is. You guys don't have to do this. I just do this because, like, I'm way faster. And I have so much more stamina. So that's why I do this. Like, it's literally worth 100k in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it's worth 100k in my opinion. Like, paying that 100k is worth it. If you look at the price of the stims, it's damn near the same. But this one lasts for, like, ever. So, it lasts until the end of the raid. Which, in my opinion, is so worth. The more you play this game, the more you'll be acquainted with the gun sounds too, like what type of gun is being shot. By the way, fall damage does exist, so don't break your legs, guys. Okay, they just what the fuck? Stacked on each other like that. Cool. So you can do this, guys. You can put stuff in these rigs, these open rigs. Oh yeah, for the free look, see that? I'm running the same, like, straight, but I can look to the side, you know, move my head. That's the free look. All I'm doing is holding down my scroll wheel. Oh, see that? See that? See that? See that? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there, bro. T6. By the way, if you're wondering what happens when you don't make it out the raid, it just basically you die. You go MIA, what's called MIA, missing in action. But what it basically means is it acts like you just died. So don't do that, guys. Don't run out of time. I think that's probably one of the worst ways to die, going MIA. I've had it a couple times because I really wasn't paying attention, but like this is a pretty easily extractable raid, you know? Like it doesn't take a lot to get out. You know, it only takes 10 seconds to get out as long as you're near an extraction. But if you're in like other areas where it takes like a minute to get out or 30 seconds to get out, yeah, y'all better pay attention to time, bro. I don't care if it's lobby or not, like even if it's like, let's say you're looting around and it's like you see the lobby wiped, right? Or like there's no players left. The only thing you can die to now is time, bro. So pay attention to that, because if you're looting everything, you're like la 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 la, running around looting stuff. It's like, be careful. By the way, guys, you do not have to spend the entire time looting, okay? Like, you don't have to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna loot until there's 3 minutes left. Like, you do not have to do that. You can just loot as much as you can. It's like, okay, there's not really much else to loot, even though you have like 20 minutes left or like 16 minutes left. Just reset. Like, it might be better to just reset. Because, yeah, you could find that like sliver of a chance that you might find something, or you can just reset and you have a better chance of finding stuff. 2.3 mil raid. Wow, guys. We are level 3. Ah, this hybrid site. I want to try this hybrid site. I haven't used this yet, so I'm actually very curious. Do I justify buying it for 98,000? That's a waste of money, but I want to try, so gotta experiment, guys, for the love of the game, bruh. Claim your mission after you finish it. Make sure you guys just do that, and then start making sure you grab more missions after that. Any piece of equipment, yeah, these are ban your storage.
You've had enough practice.
You've had enough practice. Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Let's go in again. Alright, let's run it again. Whoa, that hybrid site is really cool, actually. What the hell? Wait, where do I aim? Is it aiming in the same spot, actually? Wait, that's so cool. I've never used this before, guys, so yeah, I didn't know it was like that. It's like you get a long range and a close range at the same time. That zoom in is crazy. That feels so weird. Oh my gosh. Whoa. My ADS on this is so like slow, or like moving side to side is really slow. Bro, what is this? Okay. Stupidest shit ever. I think there's another. Oh, yeah, there is. That scope, it feels so weird to use that scope. It feels so weird. Like, I'm glad I have the range, but like, my gosh. Is that where they found the BP? Oh, my tier... Oh my god! That's tier 5 ammo, guys. It's actually crazy. Oh my, full drawer? Hold on. Ooh, gold phone. Let's go. And by the way, this is not streamer loot, okay? Like, I'm not finding a bunch of gold and be like, oh my god, yeah. Like, this is not, like, streamer, YouTuber loot, okay? This is, like, you can find these guys, okay? I mean, usually they buff the loot in the beginning, so, like, as long as you do this, right? As long as you do this, you should be just fine. Like... Okay, so this is a great example, actually. So it's raining, okay? Rain makes it harder to hear, harder to see, but also if you have a face mask, you get these little water droplets. See this? If you have a gas mask, it's like not too bad, but if you have a face shield like this, it gets kind of messed up. And then you can lift your face shield up, and it's like there's none, right? But you're not protected. It's hitting the... Now he's running high. Hit the window frame. Yeah, this is not one of those games where you can hold like a super tight angle and like expect your gun to shoot like perfectly, especially like this. Like it doesn't. Your gun can get blocked, you know. What the? This is more health. Okay, full drawer, full drawer. Oh my god, we're up. No fucking way, bro. I was like, I haven't seen anything good in a while, and the game was like, bless you. Just fucking give me a gold cup. Let's go. I've usually never found anything good down here, to be honest. Most of the time, I don't find anything. Oh, this game just loves to prove me wrong, bro. This game is proving me wrong. It's because I'm new account, guys. You guys with new accounts, if you guys do the same thing here, you guys are gonna get some good shit too. Not gonna lie. Probably get some better shit than me, actually. My luck is always terrible. So if I'm getting this amount of shit, you guys are gonna get even more stuff. Like, it's just facts. Oh, you can accept the missions now. I forget you can do these now. These little missions with a star are like missions you can accept, and then they take you to go do stuff. Let's do one of these right now, actually. Tracking. Okay. So they're not the missions that the contacts give you, but they're missions that you can just do while you're in the raid and you can get like a little bit of moolah. It's not really that much, to be honest. There's one to find a silver chain, but like that's probably the best one there is. There's one to find one over here too, I think. It's all the way back there, past Small Hole. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I can't do that. I'll wait for this to finish. What if you hit my armor? There we go, that's it. Cool. How much money did we just get out of that? Tracking. We got 5K, so that'll be sent after this raid is over. 5K is not a lot, to be honest. So, is it worth doing the mission? Probably not. I feel like they need to buff that to like 50K maybe, or like 10K. I feel like 5K. No, even 10K is kind of low. Because like if you're in a raid and that mission is going on, right? Like other people could totally just destroy your ass while you're doing that. So it's kind of like, is it worth my life? Probably not. And like I only get 5K out of it. I feel like they need to buff that. They need to give us more of a reward for doing missions that like go out of our way. Because I don't think anybody does that type of mission. Unless it's like, yeah, sure, why not, you know? It's like there's really no reason for me to be doing that mission. 1.6 for the second raid, or for the third raid, technically. For the third raid. Not bad, guys. I got a free MP5, cool. Hybrid sight? Yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna take this thing off, because, like, I know I paid, like, $100,000 for it almost, but, like, it's kind of... it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. There's another mode in here called Covert Ops, right? So what this basically means is you go in looking like a scav. Okay, so you go in with scav armor. Scavs do not shoot you unless you shoot them first. And you go in there as that's what it means, Covert Ops. So you basically look like a scav going in there as a scav. And this way you can like search around. You could probably you could definitely make profit. It's basically like a quick kit, except you go in mid-raid, not into like the raid with everyone else. You go into it like near the end of the raid or in the middle of the raid as a scav. And the scav won't kill you unless you shoot them first, so you kill them first. And you can literally hunt players down like this, to be honest. And you can loot like this too. You're literally just a little scavenger picking up stuff and like getting leftovers, to be honest. That's one of the easy ways to make money in the beginning. It's just an easy way to make money in general, to be honest. 3 raids and we got 4 mil total value. Let's go, guys, for this season. Alrighty, so we spawn here. Actually, I'm gonna push this first. Okay, he's got blocked. Alright, now let's run it. This is why I hate PP ammo. Oh my, what is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. See guys, that's why you watch my tutorial videos and then you'd actually know what you were doing. That means that you can't use it when you get out of the raid. Here, look, details. Raid item. This item cannot be brought back. It will be removed when the raid ends. 1.4. These raids are actually getting crazy. Oh. There we go. So, I'm assuming that's when we get real people. So, now that that screen is up. But yeah, so let's check our stats, guys. Okay. 4 raids. We have gone 7 mil storage value. In the beginning, you only have like 2 or 3, so we've gone about like 4 or 5. 4, maybe almost 5 actually. 5 million storage value. So pretty good, pretty good. So I believe now we're gonna get queued with real people. Okay, this is probably gonna be an actual lobby because we have a queue now. But for now, I guess not. He's only down. I got a gun too. Tell me that's something good. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Oh no! I got the universal now. Oh shit! I gotta run back. Open sesame. I'm good. Saying gooner shit 24/7, the most depraved shit. Yeah. Hey man, just here for a good time, not a long time. That's safe as dog. Oh man, what in the bad loot? Just give me a gold, bruh. I got the thumbs up thingy. I got that's funny. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! It's not that crazy, but yes! Oh? Okay, what the fuck, bro? How long was the ad, by the way? I forget how long my ads are. 1.8? God damn! So, we are still at 7 mil for some reason. But yeah, our storage value is around 7 mil. And it's fucking full because I haven't sold a single thing. But whatever, right? So I guess that's really how much you can make out of like 5 raids just straight off the bat. I mean, yeah, it's actually crazy, bro. I was finding golds left and right, and like if I actually sell these, I probably make more than 7 mil. Like storage value wise, like yeah, it says that, and I have 2 million liquid. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. But anyway, good raids, good raids. The raids are actually crazy, especially in farm normals. Dude, 7 mil is actually great. I tried to do this earlier and I got like 13 mil, I'm pretty sure. Stored value, like, it's crazy. That's 5 raids. In 5 raids in the beginning, this is how much you can get. And like, dude, $65,000 a shot, bro, and I got 12? Crazy. Up crazy, bro.